Hi, it's Andy Howells from Entertainment South Wales. I'm here today for the Panto press launch day at Cardiff's new theatre for this year's Panto Cinderella. Let's go in and meet the cast.
Hi, I'm Mike Doyle and I'm playing the evil stepmother, the Baroness of the castle. So it's a completely new role for me, really, and I'm looking forward to the challenge very, very much.
I was going to say, because this is the thing, because we really have come to know you very much and love you as a Panto dame, haven't we? You know, so, yeah. I mean, do you sort of have to sort of approach each character each year differently, or is it like an extension of a previous one usually?
Yeah, yes, usually there's not much difference in it, but with something like this, you know, and it being a story that everybody knows so well, and there will be tweaks within it, like we're still going to have the not so nice sisters. I'm not sure whether we're allowed to call them ugly sisters anymore, I don't know. But the Baroness, I think we've always used to have like a baron, but this time they've tweaked the story so that I favour the ugly sisters over Cinderella, which I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to having some banter with the fairy godmother, Stephanie Webber, who I've known for 100 years. She's a brilliant actress and a very, very funny lady, with a stunning voice. So yeah, so it's going to be rather different, and I am so up for this challenge. I really am.
And you're quite a busy performer, aren't you, Mike? Because I know you tour with your own show during the year around a lot of the theatres and stuff and whatever. Do you always look forward to the Panto season? Because, I mean, it does take up quite a big chunk of your year, doesn't it?
Yes, you either love doing pantomime or you don't, and I do. I love it. So, as from the launch date, which of course is today, it's all about panto now. So I'll be just, I can't wait to get the script. We haven't had the script yet, so once we get that, I can look at it. Hopefully it'll allow me to tweak it. So my catchphrase will be back in there. How's it going? All right, all right. Only this time it'll be a little bit more stern, but it's going to be great fun. But yes, answer to that question, once the launch date comes, pantomime is right there, not here.
Because that's going to be the other aspect, isn't it? Because people come to see you and they obviously know what they're going to expect, but you're going to deliver that with a bit of a twist this year, aren't you, obviously?
Yeah, no, I think they'll enjoy it too, and the new people to pantomime will just see me as the evil stepmother and just buy into it, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm a great believer in you've got to believe you're that part. I know there are some people out there who go, oh, how ridiculous, it's only pantomime. I remember Paul Elliott, who was a producer I worked for, E&B Pantomimes, and Stay Out. Paul Elliott, and I remember him sitting us all down and just saying, you know, it's not only pantomime, it's not just a pantomime. He said, this is as much Shakespeare as Shakespeare. You know, this is, you got to believe who you're playing. Kids aren't silly, they aren't, you know, they're not fools. You know, because I'm a man in a frock.
Yeah.
So I've got to really get them to buy into me. You know, so and if they believe who the characters, it makes a fantastic pantomime.
Yeah.
You know, and this year, look, it's kind of got a real Welsh flavour. You know, and we have Jack Ryan, who's never done pantomime before. He's playing Buttons, and a really funny lad, a nice guy, and so it'd be nice to have Jack with us as well. I wish him every success as well.
Well, can you cast your mind back to the first ever panto you did, Mike? I mean, what was that? Where was that? What was that? And who were you working with?
Well, do you know what? That's a very good question, and it has an interesting answer, because whenever I'm asked that question, I've always said my first pantomime was the New Theatre in Cardiff, and that was 1990, I think, and I played Wishy Washy in Aladdin with Victor Spinetti, Geoffrey Holland, Rosemary Ford, Katie Budd, and it was a huge production, you know, huge, no click tracks, no backing tracks, all very, very plain and simple, but of course that's all we knew then. But I did do a pantomime before that, And it was a small pantomime at the Davenport Theatre in Stockport, South Manchester. I believe it's Asda now, pulled it down. So, but I'd still like to go back there where X marks the spot, you know.
Yeah.
But that was my first introduction to pantomime. But it's when I hit this stage, it became very, very real. And I've done pantomime every single year since. I wouldn't know what Christmas is like, just to sit in the house, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, then all week off or 2 weeks off. Wow, so that time of year, this is everything to me.
I mean, you mentioned there the great Victor Spinetti. Did Victor give you any advice?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I've just mentioned his name now to Jack Ryan. Jack is 29, I believe, and I was 29 when I did my first pantomime. And Victor was so kind to me, so brilliant, so masterclass on a daily basis, you know. He said to me once, now listen here, he said, there are two people on the stage, one is speaking, one is not. Who is the most important? And I went, the one who's speaking. He said, no, you're wrong. It's the one who is not. Because that's the person who has to react. He said, acting is reacting. First acting lesson. So from Victor Spinetti, you know, in all the Beatles films, he did all sorts, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I owe a lot to him. And he was big pals with Richard Burton's family. And, you know, and I believe Richard Burton's family, because he said to me, the royal family are in tonight. And I met Richard Burton's sisters, I think things like that, you know? Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I believe I've been in pantomime now for 36.
Wow.
Gosh, what's going on?
I mean, and obviously you've got a bit of a twist this year. We're playing a bad character.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of other challenges that Panto still hasn't given you yet that you were really looking forward to?
I would love 1 year before I hang up the frock, as it were.
Yeah.
I'd love 1 year to play Hook. I'd love to play Hook. I think.
Yeah.
I'd love that so much. So, if you're listening, head office. I'd love to play Captain Hook. That would be a dream, a real dream. And I guess this year will be, as I say, my first baddie. I can't believe I'm saying that.
I know.
I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm going to be a baddie.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
It's going to be a laugh.
Yeah,
it's going to be great.
Mike, it's an absolute pleasure, as always, to chat to you. Can I wish you all the very best for this year at the new theatre in Cinderella?
Thank you very much.
Okay, take care of yourself. Bye.